Today I'm going to show you how to install the Hydrologic smallBoy water filter. It's a 2-stage water, sediment, and chloramine filter. Really good for making sure that microbes remain in your soil, because chloramine will definitely kill those microbes, and you just want to make sure you're not putting any dirt or sediment in your water when you're watering your plants. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and attach the female end hose connect to your water source. If you're setting this up near your washing machine, you can go ahead and get one of these. Here, bring it in here. You can get one of these garden hose Y splitters. Put a little Teflon tape on there, so then that way you can still run your wash and then you can have your water for your grow. So we're gonna go ahead and just screw that on. No need to over tighten it. You just want to make sure it's hand tight. That's good. And you can mount this onto the wall. So I've already put my screws here. I've been using this thing for over a year. Really great product. But yeah, I have these screws with anchors into the drywall. I'm just gonna pop that on here. Tighten it down. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and install that same end from the water intake line through here. With these quick connects, you just push straight in and push it all the way till it's fully seated, and then pull it out. And that's how you know it's in there. And then we can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, where you're just gonna go ahead and make sure that's flush and not smashed in. You just wanna go ahead and push that straight in until you feel it hit that wall on the inside, and then you pull it out and you're good. Alright, so the next step here, we're gonna install the sediment filter. Really easy to do. These are replacements. Obviously when you get them, it'll already be out of the package. But yeah, this is after like a year of use. So you should replace these after every 3,000 gallons. I just go about every 6 months to a year. Just depends on how often you're watering. Take these out the plastic. Literally just drop this in. And then from there, you just want to make sure that this circle is going right in there. But easy to do because you can just pop this in like that and then line it up. And you just hand tighten these down. No need to over tighten. Just make sure it's nice and snug. Boom. We're going to repeat the process here with the ChloroShield. I upgraded to the ChloroShield because it removes 100% of chloramine. My local water definitely adds chloramine just to make the water clean for drinking, but we want to make sure we keep those microbes nice and healthy in our soil. So we're going to remove the chloramine. We're going to install the ChloroShield. As you can see in there, there's like a little male part that you're just going to drop this in. And you make sure that it's seated in there, and then you're just going to basically screw it up into the filter system. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Make sure it's lined up. And screw it in hand tight. So once you have everything set up, at this point you can go ahead and install your shutoff valve so you can determine where you want to use your water. So really easy to do. Just cut here, make sure it's round when you finish. Try not to apply too much pressure, cut that off. You can push it back round, make sure it's nice and flush. And then do the same process where you'll just push that in, pull it out. And you do the same for this side. Boom. So now you can turn this on or off while you can still leave this on. So the final step is to bleed this out and let it run for 5 minutes just to make sure you get all the sediment or anything that's in the packaging. You can flush that all out and then it'll be ready to use. So we'll go ahead and do that now. When you're first turning on your water source, you want to slowly get it started. You don't want to crank this up when you first launch it because you don't want to overfill it, it'll leak. So you want to slowly turn this on. Let's make sure our shut off valve is closed like that. And we're going to slowly turn this on. And at this point you can check for any leaks. Run your hand around it. Just visually inspect it. I'm going to just let it slowly fill up. Then stage 1 is the sediment. Stage 2 is chloramine. When you install these, you want to make sure you install them in a place that doesn't get too hot, no sunlight, because these will definitely get filled with algae. You don't want that. Alright, so stage 1 is completely dry, and now we'll wait for the second one. I'll crank this up just a little bit more. There we go. So far so good. So we'll slowly crank it all the way open. Boom. No leaks, nice and dry. So now we can go ahead and run this for 5 minutes to remove any particulates that are inside the filters. So we'll open the shutoff valve. You can do that a little slower. Yeah, look at that. That's the sediment that I was talking about. So we'll run this for 5 minutes. So the flow rate for this water filter is about 1 gallon per minute, and you should connect it so where you're on a water source that does not exceed 80 psi. So cool, yeah, pretty easy to set up. Really gives you that peace of mind that you're using clean water in your plants and making sure that the microbes are still able to thrive and provide your plant with healthy nutrients. If you like this video, consider subscribing. What kind of water filtration are you using? Are you using tap water? Do you have a smallBoy? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking for a really easy way to automate your growing system, especially in a fabric bed, check out this next video where I'm going to show you how to use the Thirsty Earth watering system so that you can save money on watering and have that peace of mind that your plants are getting the exact water they need no matter where you are. Thanks. Happy growing.